Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series part 27, where we have a massive game in store for you today. We'll give you the team news in a moment as we play Real Peeps at Corneria. Real Peeps are second in the table, and a win and a draw will go a long way to boosting our survival hopes. But before we give you all that, between this game and the last game, the superstitious Celso Mota reads in a horoscope that people in the player's star sign will have success in everything they do. The player's confidence increases, making Celso Mota perform a bit better and gain some form. That's a welcome form boost ahead of the game, especially for his development at least. With such a tight division and no one in a clear-cut position, it's only fair to me to give you the league table from last week again. As you can see, Real Peeps were on second with 15 points, we are on 13 points, just 2 points behind Real Peeps, but 3 places below them. What a tight division it is, isn't it? And now to the contrasting formations between the two teams. It's like a perfect picture of what each side wants to achieve from this game. Real Peeps obviously want to win the game, so they've set up a 3-5-2 formation with Tudor in goal, a back three of Pazat, Galente and Priest, a midfield of Alexander, Frampton, Smith, McInnesby and Woodford, and a front two of Hinton and Paré, with star midfielder Rodrigo Andrade left on the bench. We meanwhile have gone with a more defensive approach in a 5-4-1 formation, with the aim we'll be happy with a point, to be honest. The team we've gone with anyway is Anerod in goal, a back five of Santa Maria, Gorga, Roddick, Rasted and Van der Kreis, a midfield four of Kwiatkowski, Cayolla, Tilbe and Hargreaves, and a front lone man of Celso Mota. Because why not? He's in good form and he needs games to become a good striker, so why not? With that decision made, we shall motor on and we shall enter Corneria City. Oh come on, it wasn't that bad, was it? Anyway, the captains for this game are Ron Woodford and Gavril Gorga, and the referee is Manuel Ficuz, a skill 2 hard 8 referee. As we prepare for round 9 of season 30 of the Ultimate League, the game will get underway any minute now. We're underway now, 4 minutes in, and there's a card for Knights of Cydonia. There's a Ronaldo Cayolla's yellow card for elbowing. 7 minutes in, the chances for Real Peeps with Pay, and he misses. Apologies for the jump cut there, we had a pop-up during recording and unfortunately we missed Celso Mota having a shot wide on target. Here comes Declan Frampton, and he scores! Declan Frampton for Real Peeps has given them a 1-0 lead. Well, it was also going to be tough to get a draw out of this game, it's looking pretty hard out, they've got a penalty. Well, I always felt Real Peeps were favourites to win this game, and the penalty will be taken by Arrigo Galente, and he scores! So much for playing for the draw. It's 2-0 to Real Peeps and it's looking like a lost cause. We can never seem to defend properly in a 5-man defence. And we've got injury here. Rufus Roddick has picked up a slight injury. Thankfully it's not a major one like the last 2 games, but even so it's a bit concerning our tactics recently. I've got a missed hit shot by Pay, and wide of the target. Well, that's a relief. If we can just keep it 2-0, we might get a nick one back or 2, maybe get the draw out of it. Raymond Hargreaves is a yellow card for brutal play, and Real Peeps have been given a free kick. So it's time for a free kick specialist Arrigo Galente to do the business. Maybe Anerod, and no he can't. Anerod is having a good game today for once. He normally plays below his skill, but today he seems to be playing well. But now we've got a free kick. We fire into Celso Mota, who fires away, and he scores! Only Celso Mota's second league goal of the season. The first coming against Sadler City earlier, but there's 2-1 now. We might get back into this game, but here come Real Peeps. One Woodford's, and is nowhere near the goal. Gavril Gorga could have gone for glory himself, but he decided to do an assist again. There's another free kick for Real Peeps. I tell you what, we're going to have to survive a lot of chances here to get a result. Galente again, and a save by Anerod. Anerod seems to be equal to Galente again. It doesn't look like Real Peeps are going to score from a free kick. They're going to have to find other ways to score against us. Half time, but it doesn't matter for Real Peeps anyway, because they are leading 2-1 at the moment, with 7 chances to just R2. Playing 5 at the back has given them more chances than perhaps they should have. Nevertheless though, if we can score from our chances, and they don't score from many of theirs, we might have a chance. Here comes McInnesby! Saved by the goalkeeper. See, we need to have Anerod have a fine performance here if we're to get anything out of this game. And there's a card for Real Peeps. Arnold Smith has been yellow carded from the tackle behind. 52 minutes in, and it's still 2-1 to Real Peeps. As things stand, they'll stay in second, and we'll drop into the relegation zone. But here comes Celso Mota. Goal! Goal by Celso Mota for a long-range shot, assisted by Pt12, and we are now level 2-2. But here come Real Peeps again with a breakaway. Arnold Smith tries to hit the ball from the keeper's legs, and the goalkeeper makes a leg save. I tell you what, I'm surprised we're actually level now after being 2-1 down earlier. We've got a header on goal by Kwiatkowski, and it misses the goal by a metre. But as we stand, this is a very satisfactory result for us. We've got a lob header by Celso Mota. Hat-trick for Celso Mota! His first career hat-trick at only the age of 18. How many 18-year-olds do you see score hat-tricks? No time to dwell on that moment because Real Peeps have a free kick and they improvise by aiming to Declan Frampton who heads the ball towards goal, so nowhere near the goal. Well, if Galente couldn't shoot on target, they might as well give Frampton a chance. And now there's a counter-attack for Real Peeps. Hey! Just wide. But yeah, Celso Mota's amazing performance today has given us a chance to go into third place should we retain this lead. It'd be an amazing win if we could pull this one off. But at 3-2, it's only 1 goal advantage, and they are having constant chances to level the game up. Galente's free kick, close to the crossbar. He just cannot score today. Well, apart from that earlier chance towards the beginning of the game, but from the free kick spot, nope. And another breakaway now. Having Perry tries a wide place shots. It was fun while it lasted, but I have to say, from a neutral point of view, this is a cracking game. 77 minutes in, 6 goals, 3-3. This is a very satisfactory result for us, and Real Peeps have an injury here. Declan Frampton has been slightly injured, and he's going to be replaced by Jeremiah McNally. I have to say though, we have another chance here though. Can we win this game now? There's a chance Ronaldo Cayolla can seal glory for us for left the ball the keeper and hits the right post, so he's not going to do that. Could that have sealed a great victory for us? Or will we live to regret that? Free kick again for Real Peeps. Galente yet again, and it smashes into the post. This is a real end-to-end game. Nothing like the formations would suggest. And then we have a chance here with McAnesby, and he's won it! Lambert McAnesby in the 88th minute of the game. Surely we're not going to be able to come back from this. There's still time, I guess, but it looks like Real Peeps are going to take the expected victory. But it was so close, and they came so close to throwing all away. But a dramatic comeback, and we've got a few late cards here. But yes, it is looking like a victory for Real Peeps. We keep them in second place, and unfortunately, that dumps us into the relegation zone. Full time, Real Peeps 4, Knights of Cydonia 3. And to be fair, with 15 chances compared to our solitary 6, they really deserve the victory. But they ran us ever so close, and they were so wasteful in front of goal. There's a slight chance we could meet Real Peeps next season, so I won't go too much into the tactics. Other than a last minute tactical change by me was rather fortunate, as I managed to predict his formation at the last moment after changing from a wrong setup, as I think I originally planned to set up against 4-4-2, but then I realised he was at home and he'd probably want to attack me, so I went 3-5-2 instead. Luckily I changed that at the last moment. The 5-4-1 formation is primarily a defensive formation, designed to stop the opponent from converting their chances and to hit them on the counter-attack. Playing a defensive style is the best formation to use, with 5 defenders often combating 5-man midfields and a few strikers. However, I didn't quite play a defensive style, so they had more room to shoot. And while they had 15 chances, they only managed to convert 4 of them over the whole game. In that respect, the 5-4-1 did its job, but I can't help but feel if we'd been more defensive, if we'd been able to get the result we wanted out of that game. But then again, it might have been a case of more chances for them and the same number of goals scored, except that we wouldn't have scored any goals because we were playing defensive and not bothering to attack them. In the end though, you guys got a thoroughly entertaining game to watch, and of course it's not over yet. We still have a few key games ahead of us which we can win and which are winnable games in order to try and reverse our fortunes and get us out of that relegation zone. Remember, we still have 4 home games left this season. Team of the week time, and while these are all good players in this team, I can't help but feel that Celso Mota deserves his place in this team. He played at 9 bars, which is a full 4 bars above his skill level. The team of the week is Charlie Sanders, the King Punks, a back 4 of Elliot Nielsen, the King Punks, Maurice Layton, the King Punks, Mondola Sodji, Sadler City, and Anto Franca, the King Punks. A midfield for Felipe Pouchet, Deportivo Celso, Amadio Colognola, Roma Returner, João Cao, the King Punks, and Angel Breeze, Deportivo Celso, and a front two of Abel Benavides, Deportivo Celso, and Amancio Guerra, the King Punks. Murphy 23 picks up his second Manager of the Round award for the King Punks, emphasising just what a close division this is. And with 5 games to go, it looking incredibly close. I have a feeling everything will be decided on the final day of this season, which isn't good for me because I play the King Punks on the final day of the season, but in contrast to the game at Corneria, all the other games were very one-sided affairs. Deportivo Celso thrashed Perkistan 6-0, the King Punks thrashed Sadler City 3-0, and Roma Returner thrashed Roma United 5-0. Roma United are now 10 points off safety and are looking very unlikely to be able to escape from relegation this season. They'll be going straight back down to Division 7. Peeps' exploits this season have been rewarded with a promotion challenge. They are on 18 points, just 2 points behind the league leaders, the King Punks. But Roma Returner are also just 2 points behind the leaders, the King Punks. Sadler City meanwhile are in relegation danger after only being just 1 point above the drop zone. Deportivo Celso climb out of the relegation zone on goal difference thanks to their 6-0 victory over Perkistan. However, they do have to play Real Peeps next. Meanwhile, our old friends at Roma United provide the next opposition. So, is this the real life or is it just fantasy? Are we human or are we dancer? Find out next time.